I love how JR's like, yeah, kick his ass. Son of a bitch.
Always the Spanish table, isn't it?
Yeah, had to be there, man. The infamous Spanish table. Now, this will be interesting if Austin's going to come off this.
Yeah, don't see that often.
I mean, some sort of elbow drop, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And there goes the Spanish announce table for the night. They now finish standing the rest of their broadcast.
And Bitter Man's up. He's like, oh, this is convenient.
There's certainly no held back here because now Vince looks like he's planning to do something here. And what that is.
Oh, that one was. It looked very slippery the way he slid off there.
Yeah, could look a bit dodgy. Seeing the first one there from Austin, and then watching. Yeah, it did look like it was like almost soaked in water or something.
Yeah.
Seeing Howard Finkel in the background there somewhere.
Definitely a high work rate put on Austin in this match. Like, nah, you can do this. You got the stamina for this, don't you? He's not been awarded much rest.
No, definitely not. So I gotta say one thing: that briefcase, when you look at it at the moment, looks way too high for that ladder.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to drop it a little bit, but I can't imagine him getting hold of that. Maybe he will.
Properly go on the top rung, wouldn't you?
Yeah, normally they're not as high.
Don't think he quite positioned himself correctly for this.
Now Austin going up there. No, Vince looks very unhappy. God dear. Well, if he takes this, I'm impressed. That did not look comfortable. It looked like it could have gone terrible. Props for Vince there. Now Austin gonna stomp his mud hole in Shano in the corner there. Like I say, people were really into this kind of thing because this is just like you want to finally, you know, you're getting to see these guys that are putting through hell for so long and every week. This was a popular demand back then. Shano wedged in that corner there. He's going to be in a bit of bother in a second. I love Vince's selling. Just get up. Like, so he's not the most agile of people, Vince McMahon. Now, what's this gonna be? Is this like a? Oh, okay. I was gonna freaking.
They make good use of that ladder for this.
Yeah, it's the only ladder it seems, the one they wanted to use in the ring. That black one.
Yeah.
Oh. So that was going to go backwards, yeah?
It's always been a bit of a mystery to me, that move. Like, I'm sure that wouldn't really work.
Yeah. Well, he just like let the ladder just fall on him in the end. Look at that reaction there for Steve Austin. That is just iconic there. That's how much he had the crowd in his pocket back then. For people that don't realise just how over this guy was.
Well, that's definitely got to be painful getting stood on with that ladder on you.
Shane trying to tap out. That's no good here.
Oh, that was horrible. Squashed his head.
So this has been a huge beat down for these two guys. They've certainly taken enough on this one, these two guys. It's been a really good effort from both of them. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, I'm just waiting now for something else to go wrong here. Like, there's been so many like shenanigans through this. I'm just thinking there must be one more left up the sleeve.
There's no way Austin's getting it from there, I'll say that much. I think Austin would have liked him to have held off a little bit longer, but can't believe that.
That was really good point.
Only Vince and Shane, eh? Now what's he gonna do?
Sit on his shoulders.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's just gonna make it easy to knock you both down.
That definitely weren't gonna work. They're waiting in for a turnaround here now. Classic. Now you're going to pull Vince up again, probably. Here we go. Stunner time.
Oh, we didn't take that very well. That was a very stiff stunner.
Shane much better.
Yeah.
One of the most popular finishers still to this day, I will say, the Stone Cold Stunner. Not as many that are exciting as that when you see them. Ah, okay. So
okay.
The briefcase is going higher. That's what's gonna. Matt called it earlier that he was waiting for some shenanigans. Then we got it.
Yeah.
So how come they didn't put it down really low when Vince was there? That's what I want to
know. Yeah. Who's in control of it? That's the question.
But Austin's going out to that guy, thinking he's got it. Howard Finkel. Imagine after all this time. Could have been Jerry Lawler's moment then, but it's not. As Vince is trying to get hold of it, but well, he has got it. What's going to happen at the end of this now? Which shame he's going to tip it, but that's not happening. Well, now he does tip it. So now it's Shane McMahon, the guy here, that's going to retrieve it. Yep, Shane McMahon is the one.
Oh, that just leaves some unanswered questions now, then.
So Shane and Vince go off on a scurry there. Not probably a popular ending, but keeps that story going, as always with Austin and McMahon, the chase. Now they can't even get through the entrance way there. So I look back at a load of ladders. Vince giving him the middle finger, and you can just read Austin's lips. So Matt, as we sum up this King of the Ring, how was that event for you, and was it as bad as what everyone was giving it? before I stuck this on.
I wouldn't have given it all that negative publicity, but the only thing I would say was too much shenanigans, too much going on, too many spots, the referee being knocked down for sure. That was my number one gripe with that.
Yeah, that does get bloody annoying. I think as an overall King of the Ring, I liked it because they'd done the quarterfinals. I'll give it that because I wasn't expecting it. So I felt it was very King of the Ring themed, which, of course, we are doing a retrospective of the King of the Ring, so we as much of that is very important for us. But we always take the pay-per-view for its each kind. I think as a pay-per-view, it didn't have the best matches on it by a million miles, but it was certainly entertaining enough. I wouldn't say it was I don't think it's the worst one I've seen, but it certainly won't be, and it won't probably be anywhere close to the top 5 if we ranked them as pay-per-views. But I think as far as the winner goes, Matt, we have to go out and say that it is one of the weak, parties in all this. Billy Gunn, unfortunately, just never happened for him. But I think he got more opportunity than Shamrock. I'll say they did reinvent him a few times. It just never happened. Guys, listen. Before we come to the end of this podcast, I was thinking how we will, because we are getting to the end, and I was thinking by the time we get to the 2002 King of the Ring, which will be the final one we do for this series, which will be coming close to the end of the year. Myself and Matt, what we're going to do, Matt, is we're going to have like an extra. We're going to cash in, almost like Money in the Bank would. At the end of that, we're going to have a special extra part to that particular podcast, and we are going to cash in a magnificent 7, Matt, and we're going to quickly rank our winners of King of the Ring in where we think they stand the test of time. So be thinking about that, Matt, for future reference. I'll say that much.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so yes, when it gets to the final one in 2000, when we go to 2002, at the end of it won't be hugely long, but because we would have gone through them all, we're gonna try and stack up our top 7 of all 10 winners, and where we think they went on. Who was the sort of greatest King of the Ring product that came out of it? I'm sure some of the earlier ones will be interesting, but I'm not sure Mabel will make it to the 7. He may, but I'm not sure. He'll rank up. Matt, summing up 99, just coming to an end of the whole thing. The only other thing I will mention about this 99 one is that, being that it was Billy Gunn, from where he come from, in a way, Matt, if you think about it, if Billy Gunn had gone on and been something more, if he'd have even held a championship, like I said during the episode, that I've seen weaker people win a title than Billy Gunn. Were you surprised, given his stint, just in general, not including King of the Ring, but was you surprised that Billy Gunn never got a sort of title run or anything like that, or even a sort of shot against the champion at times?
Well, looking back on that, I think he did get kind of stuck in a rut, because I think he could have been given the right push, made it to that next level. I mean, we saw it was a time of many people making that transition, because Triple H made that transition from mid card to the next rank, so it wasn't beyond the realms of possibility. Yeah. So I am pretty surprised that he didn't actually at least get a little run. Yeah. Well, guys, we are now at the end of this retrospective of 99 King of the Ring. Next time, we will be in the Millennium 2000, and we'll be kicking things off there. So be looking forward to that. As always, you can listen to our normal podcast next week. We'll be back with a general show. Thanks, Matt, for coming on as always to go back to this time in '99. No, I enjoyed it. It was a good little pay-per-view, and not worthy of all the negativity it has. Yeah, I'll be interested to get some feedback on that. See if you guys felt it was as bad as what people thought, or what you didn't like about it. Let me know. There was definitely far too use of the same things going on in each match, but other than that, I don't think it was terrible. So thank everybody for coming along the journey with us, and we'll see you next week, folks. Have a great week. Don't think they've ever planned someone to come out on